I will declare that it's 10 o'clock and I will call this special meeting to order. Item number 2 is to deliberate and consider possible action in accordance with 203.012 of the Texas Election Code for the canvass of votes resulting from the November 5th, 2024 election. Deliberate and consider possible action regarding certification of election results.
It all went smoothly. I, of course, account that for my judges and all my clerks that worked so hard and did such a good job to make sure our voters match our ballot, and which it almost matched perfect. We were only off by 2. We were at over 2 ballots. All my precincts, voters versus ballots, and you'll see that on this chart right here that I put in your packet. This shows both voters and ballots. And of course, this is what I print from Team that shows how many voted in each by mail, early voting, and election day. So these are the voters on this report. This report shows ballots. This is from my ballot scanner in my ERM, Election Reporting Manager, that prints this report out, and this comes from the ballots. So that's what we're doing in the canvas, is we're comparing voters versus ballots. And so this will show that both. That kind of helps you see. And used to, I would call all these out, but I don't think we need to. Y'all see them right here. The roster versus the ballots counted. So I was just over by 2 ballots. And then, of course, we had a record on limited ballots. I did 119. The most I've ever done is like 52 or something. And then provisional ballots, 196, and that was the record. So out of 196 provisional ballots, only 27 were counted. And that's mostly people that came and were not registered here. They might be registered in another county. That's what limited was. If they just came during early voting, if they were registered in another county, they got to vote a limited ballot. But on election day, limited ballots are not available, so they had to vote provisional. And then when Brandy did her research, and then the ballot board either accepted it or rejected them. And they all got a letter letting them know that their ballot was either accepted or rejected. So, and then of course I sent out 695 ballots by mail, and only 609 were returned. And I think about 20 or so of them were canceled, and then a lot of that was your provisional that were counted. So do y'all have any questions on that, on any of the?
I've got a couple of just
all right.
General questions. Did you have to turn anybody away?
We don't turn anybody away.
You don't. What do you do if somebody shows up and they're not a registered voter?
They vote provisional. That's that 196
Okay.
ballots that we did. We don't turn anyone ever away.
Okay, so they vote provisional.
They vote provisional, and their ballot, our judges tell them your ballot may or may not count.
Okay.
And there were a few that weren't in our system. They thought they got registered in time, and then when Brandy, they got registered through DPS. When she did the research, sure enough they did, but the Secretary of State never sent them that voter registration. Mm-hmm. So they were registered and their votes did count. So there were a few like that. But most people just did not either get registered in time, or when they moved here, they just failed to get registered.
I may have missed it, but how many registered voters are there in Cooke County?
Right now there's 3, where's that out on my chart? It's on that very first sheet. There are 30,241 registered voters. That's on that, see that right there? Registered voters total. And then 20,559 voted. There were 4 blank ballots. Never understand why somebody comes to vote and then they put in a blank ballot, but it happens.
Protest.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then I don't know if y'all are interested, I brought this if anybody wanted to see all the, because what did we end up having? 55 write-ins, and there was only like 20 that were certified write-ins, and here were the rest of the write-ins. If anybody's
Anybody vote
in.
for me for president?
No,
Yeah,
you didn't
pass
get a
that
vote.
down, would you?
You didn't get a vote, sorry.
Do we have write-ins on the locals?
No, we only had write-ins on president, or,
Is that what you can't have them on, or?
You
only
can.
have them? You could have had them on local votes, but nobody.
yeah, nobody signed up. Yeah, you could have, remember the year Delbert forgot to sign up, so he had to run as a write-in because he forgot to sign up. Or if somebody, yeah, you can have a write-in, but we just had it on our U.S. Senator President, and then we had it on our Railroad Commissioner.
Has anybody ever run against Delbert?
No.
I didn't think so.
And I told him he better,
Why it's still an elected position.
Oh, wait a minute. So Steve Gaylord got
yes,
for president?
I can't remember, probably, yeah.
Porky Pig did too.
Porky?
Yeah.
Kanye West.
This is great.
Somebody wrote neither.
Well, I can tell, I bet you I know who cast Steve's.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
We might move along.
Yeah, I know. This is just in Mickey Mouse.
I think he always gets a vote.
Mickey does, yeah, okay. So what do we need to do now,
We need to,
Pam?
number 2, we need to vote on the canvass of votes.
Move to approve or move to accept?
I guess you're accepting the canvass of votes that I'm presenting to you.
Okay, I'll make that motion that we accept the portrayal of votes that you gave to us.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Hollowell. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? And there are none.
All right. So now we're going to take action on the certificate that y'all have to sign. We're just voting on
What's it look like, Karen?
the certification of
This
votes
last one
now.
here.
It's not something we're looking at.
No, I'm going to pass this down.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
certification of votes. Now you're just voting to approve the certification of election results.
Make that motion.
All right, Matt Sicking.
Commissioner Sicking makes the motion that we want to sign the,
Canvas general election.
okay.
I second.
Seconded by Commissioner Arndt. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? There are none. Motion passes 5-0.
Make the motion to adjourn.
Motion Commissioner Arndt to adjourn.
Second.
Second Commissioner Sicking. All in favor? Aye. Anyone? Any opposed? There are none. Motion passes 5-0.
We're adjourning at,
What time?
I'm sorry. We're going to adjourn at 10:08.